Yeah, my name is Mohammad Rafey. I work for the Viscosity as a senior principal consultant, primarily looking into the Exadata implementations. We do help customers get the Exadata, deploy there, install there, and bring it up to the usable state where people can deploy databases, use it, we tune it, and we meet the customer need of different customization need. Some of the features which are specific to Exadata, like storage, offloading, query processing. One of the customers we worked with, they had like mostly thousands of batch jobs which used to take like 30 hours, 40 hours. With the Exadata and re-architecturing some of those solutions on the Exadata, moving them, it like turned out to be running in 1 hour or less than 1 hour. It's a huge performance gain. And in the end, the company realized the return in the investment they have made into the Exadata. Some of the key benefits with the customers moving to the Exadata, they can get it like consolidating all the databases into one platform, one environment, and other advantages, you get the lot of new features out of the box of the Exadata itself. You don't have to shelve around a lot of different parts of the machines, go here, networking component, storage components, all together into one machine into the Exadata. So it's a huge advantage for the customers, right? They don't have to look into the storage, they don't have to look into the database machines, networking part of it, all encompasses in one machine. And Oracle is engineered it specifically for the purpose of the optimized database solutions. So once you move it, you get the benefits of your query optimization, your storage optimizations, your machine database compute optimizations. Everything is blended into one machine. There's a lot of adoption from the companies, especially with the migrations coming and people are looking for consolidations. That's a great way to move into to the Exadata so that they can consolidate their infrastructures. As for the visibility, companies are realizing the benefits of consolidations, and that's where they're moving ahead with this. It's a product which Oracle has built it in mind with the scalability. You can have Exadata hooked up with another Exadata. You have a really high bandwidth network, they call it InfiniBand. So you can extend it horizontally as much as you want. So there's a huge opportunity to scale it. And the Exadata itself comes into different flavors like quarter rack, half rack, full rack. So you can choose and pick based on your need of the scalability and the future need of how your workload and other things going to be in future. You got to have some kind of basic understanding of networking, storage, some kind of background in the database. That's where it makes it very easy for you to step in and do the initial set of configurations. Of course, there are certain set of specific tools and utility from Oracle which you have to be aware. You have to talk to Oracle very proactively. Make sure all the requirements you need to do the initial setups. You are aligned with the people in Oracle. And you plan it. Planning is the key. And if you have those basic understanding of storage, database, the networking, those things, it really makes it easy for you to step it into the initial set of plannings. The key features with the Exadata is offloading the query processing, some of them at the storage level. That's where Oracle has to make it more smarter. I think it's already smarter. The Exadata storage feature. I can't think of a specific features which they can put it, but that's where I think there's a room for more improvement. I think it comes to pricing. I know a lot of people don't have the better understanding of the licensing and other things. That's where it actually comes in the initial logistic of dealing and getting it. I think it's a great solution for all the existing Oracle client, and if they really want to move ahead with the next generation of the Oracle database, that's the solution to go for. And consolidate everything, move ahead with this. You get a better performance, you get better management. You get less people to manage the things. The room of errors are really less because you have specialized people, less people. And it's very well expertise people go and take into. So I'll say in terms of the rating, it will fall 8 to 9. In terms of the ease of maintenance, you have all the tools and everything Oracle provides. So you don't have to poke around and see what's where, if some issue comes, where you have to go into. If you're really good, you know the Exadata, you know what you're looking for. You talk to Oracle, get those tools, do it. In terms of the performance, you don't have to waste your night, day and night. It's a lot of things comes built in with the Exadata itself in terms of the product. I think the key part where Oracle can make it to more 10. Adaptability is a little bit challenging for the customer because of the licensing and the pricing. That's where I think they can make a big difference if Oracle can come up with some other